Let's see if they get the running game involved early. This will be a screen pass, and it's set up for Ryan Izzo, the tight end. He gets hit country with 9 sacks behind DeMarcus Walker. They chip on him off the bottom of the line, and that allows Francois to fire to Travis. Downs for Florida State's offense. A fake to Dalvin Cook, who stays in the block. And a bullet thrown near midfield, caught for a first down. Dalvin Cook has been stymied the last 2 seasons. Francois back to the air, throwing to one-on-one coverage. What a catch by Auden Tate in front of Isaac Auden. And he'll take it inside the 25-yard line to the 24. Pass play. What a catch by Tate.
Yes, this is a problem when you throw it up high to Tate. He's a 6'5" receiver, but this has been an issue for Boston College all down.
4 straight Francois completions to start the night, and just like that, on the edge of the red zone is Florida State. And here is Dalvin Cook, 127 yards away from breaking warring of plays by Jimbo Fisher to set up the defense. Francois off play action, takes a hit, fires a strike. Travis Rudolph has it inside the 10. It's 1st and goal, Florida State.
Jimbo Fisher's been talking about his toughness.
Here is Dalvin Cook, and from the backside got wrapped up by Harold Landry.
Nobody tackled him for weeks.
Play action, Francois back of the end zone. There was a little bit of holdup with Tate and Cameron.
See that Jimbo Fisher is faking to his great back, and when you get in the red zone, they're going to go.
Francois had trips, and he'll find one of those men for a touchdown. Auden Tate, who had a couple of impressive catches on the drive, gets Florida State. Francois through the air, he finds Dalvin Cook, and he gets thrown down in space by Connor Strahan.
And what he's supposed to do and his receivers' routes, better chemistry led to near perfect passing on the opening drive.
Cook on the move, good stuff by Truman Goodapple.
And Deshaun Watson's, because he's playing that well at times.
Just a freshman in his first season, redshirting last year. Francois steps up in the pocket, throwing downfield, and a good play by Lucas Dennis. Against his 12th game, made a good play.
Well, and a lot of credit to Dennis. You can't get your head down. He got
here at their own 47-yard line with Cook next to him. Rudolph in motion, and it's a give to Dalvin Cook. So again, we've seen a few carries so far.
We get 8 people around him at all times.
So Francois back to the air, steps through pressure, and a beautiful throw to the sideline. First down.
The other thing coaches do in game plans is, can we find a mismatch? Milano goes right by. Francois does a good job.
The 39-yard line. Francois running it with Cook, the lead blocker, and Cook ends up missing the block. But the Francois run has Florida State sitting at 1st and 10 from the 22. And Dalvin Cook slips past the tackle. And Dalvin Cook inside. Making one of those key blocks, as Mac mentioned.
So our fans will know that big sucker's 6'5", about 320, 325.
Big dude. Francois, design quarterback run. Good block by Cook, but great pursuit by Connor Strahan. 3rd time he's been in a game this year. Here is Cook. Some shiftiness and some burrowing, and the play is whistled dead in him.
I think they're looking at possible blitz here, Adam.
They are. Just a 4-man rush and a quick throw to the pylon. Low throw. Coleman here. On 1st down, here's Dalvin Cook. And he takes it to the 32-yard line.
We're reunited and we can enjoy the game now and just relax.
Your wife is an FSU grad. How special is this moment?
Oh, it's awesome. She's always said that I've never surprised her, surprised the kids.
Tonight was decent. I think tonight was a decent surprise for his family. Deep drop for Francois. Looking deep downfield. Long out route. What a catch inside the 40 by Travis. Behind Florida State's DeMarcus Walker, top 2 in the country. Francois staying in the pocket a little too long, and there is. It's been mostly passes so far tonight for Florida State. Francois down the middle, and it's batted away. From DeAndre Francois, and tough catches, certainly. Reverse here for Travis Rudolph. Francois with a cut block, and he loses his helmet, and the man who he tried to cut block was John Johnson, who recovers for the lead for DeAndre Francois. Second time we've seen this type of design quarterback run. Dalvin Cook with a block along the edge, and Francois into Boston. Had a couple of long runs tonight, and another designed opportunity here, but Strahan is there to shut him down. Still spins for on second down. Here is Cook. Keep pounding here, and he works to the 38.
Man coverage, and they're going to come after him.
Francois in the pocket finds Rudolph for the first down. Wrapped up by Lucas.
Turn it loose.
He's got some arm talent for sure. There's Cook trying to slip through, and there wasn't much of a lane. And even when there was, Harold may not recognize, but those are the things that Harold Landry is exceptional at. More good blocking by Dalvin Cook. Boy, Francois cut it inside. He might have had 3 minutes to play here in this first half. Dalvin Cook with the cutback.
Look out.
Dalvin Cook back to the inside and back into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Eric Dunn's mark. Twist on the blitz that gets to DeAndre Francois, and Harold Landry is there to shut it. Very interesting now all of a sudden, is Florida State only having one timeout remaining. Cook to the edge, and he runs out of bounds, so he'll stop the clock. And BC does not have. Well, they're all within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, or BC's defenders. That ball comes out loose. It's recovered by Rubel on the strip by Landry. So they start the drive from the 8. And it is a give to Dalvin Cook. Stretching to the edge. There he goes. Shoved out. Shy of the 40. Back to Cook. Not much there right at the 3 running backs off the board at some point. Francois whips it to the sideline, and it's caught at the 42 by Travis Rudolph. I throw Donnell Pumphrey right up there with some of the other guys that we're talking about. Not to say he's not in the mix for the Heisman. Francois under pressure. He'll get wrapped up and brought down. Kevin Kavalak closes 47 for Florida State. And some of the memorabilia of some great players here as well, including Deion Sanders and Charlie Ward. And who knows, Dalvin Cook might go down as one of the greats as well. Of course, the field is named after Bobby Bowden as well.
And I said I helped. I mean, by losing.
Co-assist to Mac Brown,
yes.
Sure, for being part of that.
Yes.
Here's Cook in space on the reception, and he's hit shy of the 40, and that'll close out the drive. Your Blue Jays too, and but thanks very much, pal. And a great college basketball game too to start off the season in earnest, as Harold Landry Cook have the juice tonight to set the new record for Florida State. Here he is. Not much room, and guess who? Harold Landry with more pursuit to set up 3rd down and long.
Defensive player, and he does just that.
They have to chip on him a little bit on this pass, which is complete for a 1st down to Travis Rudolph.
Man across the field.
Francois taking a shot in one-on-one coverage. Record. He'll get the fake. Twisting and turning and making the catch underneath. Here's Rudolph staying in bounds.
Remember November. So play well.
Again, legacy is something that he talked about. That's a word that Jimbo Fisher used yesterday. Francois, comeback route. Auden Tate. What?
Yeah, it's been a tough night for Lucas Dennis. Obvious game plan where they were going to put a top.
Pressure coming on Francois. He takes a hit. Another comeback throw, this time looking for. I mean, those are some vicious shots. Here's Dalvin Cook, stumbled down after maybe a half-yard gain of that. He ends up playing any more snaps the rest of the night. And Sean McGuire, the veteran who's been in so many big opportunities, and injured senior, part of a class that has been part of some incredible moments. And McGuire will take a shot downfield. It's caught.
Coming in, throwing it over the top. If you're Jimbo Fisher now, you've got to get this guy ready to play because you don't know the status of your other quarterback. Throw it up high to the 6'5" guy and just let him jump up and catch it at the.
Now has 5 catches tonight.
And they like him in the red zone.
McGuire will fire towards the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown by guess who? This guy's 100 yards for the first time in his career.
And if you're Jimbo Fisher, you get your senior quarterback, you use play action, but you got to get him ready to play. Throw the ball, throw it downfield. What a throw.